Mr. Wright? What? Are rails always active with you? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface. But no matter how hard you paddle up, you never seem to get there. Pretty much. Except today we are swimming in quicksand. Gosh. So what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers. For making passers. Wait, what? What do you mean? Oh, same! Oh my god. I guess it could be like a different division there or something, I don't know. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. So, this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Hello, partner. Oh, this guy. They say you show red cloth to a ball, it'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a young'un, at least. Officer Marshall. Thought I'd come take a look, see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They've got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. That's hard to slip out, huh? What's going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you get enough on your plate while worrying about other people, compatriot? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutors tasting mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. You don't say. I don't that just beat all. I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. What? At the award ceremony that afternoon, Ezra seen it too, I'd reckon. What does that mean? Yeah, this is weird. Photograph taken at the crime scene. She wasn't wearing a scarf. So, Miss Star wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let the bull go where it will. Time will tell. I have a bad feeling about this. So, what are we swinging in now, Mr. Wright? If it sticks us, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Oh, wait. God. The 23rd, 12:32 PM. I'd like to resume. It just keeps looking over at the prosecution. Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're spitting bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those sputtery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. Oh fuck. It can't be. This can't happen. I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable. Seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Excuse me, the clock. Who's there? Who are you? What with this guy? A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. Hey, the temperature was 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Who on earth is he? It's you. I'm so confused. Oh, heh. Sorry I'm late, OG. The roads are packed, it's just me. Long time no see, eh, OG? I've been. She mostly says. Ah, hello. No, I've been so busy. Busy, missy, aren't you, my bone? You have to make time to relax. Yes, indeed. She seems to be his nickname for the judge. I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but where are you? Haha, so you're Wright, attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks. So sorry about our little birdie. Birdie giving you all the trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime, Jolly. Little worthy. Mr. Wright. You don't know the district chief of police. Chief of police? God. Top ranking police officer in the entire district. Okay then. Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone. So, what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Well, it's worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. The scarf. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So Mr. wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, this guy really was wearing that muffler. But I think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. On little Worthy's car, no less. This is so creepy, in a way. It's really quite embarrassing even for us. What's this? L92. So what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. Gee, what kind of outfit are you running, Mr. Espa? How could they be such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are dislikes, how do you expect us to do our job? Now, wait a minute, Worthy. Wait. Didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document, where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature is there. Mas Edsworth. That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had read in the cards because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. The first time I've seen Mr. Edsworth at a loss for words. This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edsworth. Ah. The court accepts this new evidence, but I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes? Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. You open it up. For me, I wonder. Yes, well, I think all you had to do is push that switch and... If I got my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gravel anymore. Yeah, but if I got my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore. Come on, just hurry up and open it. Oh, I'm not even doing it, I guess. Ah, don't scare me like that. I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade, the tip is broken off. And this dark red stain. Blood? Just when I've added to the court record. And small like a giant. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like it. That. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. Terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us? About the split between the prosecutors and the police, and this knife. Sure thing, not a problem, not even a real little one, really. I'm out of disorder. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Once there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman, that was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. The detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess. Time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this case, so I can't talk much about it. What? There's a murder. Police department. A detective. That's hush information, G. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Order. Anyway, when the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright, two detectives killed at the same time in two different places. Signs of that are relative, scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However, keep our questions focused on the case at hand. I'll just press everything for now. Excuse me, special? Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else. Might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry Brighto, but I can't say that now. Not that. You established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something, a muffler. This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you? See, there's a lot of things that go on the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Righto. Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Let's examine that knife while we can, Righto. Evidence that links this knife to the equipment. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. I started presenting the piece of evidence that's had to be stumped all this time. So everything's down at the department. Something happened at the police department too, huh? You have a good look in your eyes there, Berto, my boy. Sharp, hungry. So, something did happen. And why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand. You were busy, what with Lana's case and all. Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? On the same day that the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, that she? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, right though? I suppose I could help, if you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. How was the detective killed? How was he killed? Now that's a little interesting. Now that's interesting, but it was what we in the force call stabbing with a knife. A knife? Exactly the same as Detective Goodman. That's the spirit. We're cooking now. You know? That's not the only thing that was exactly the same. What do you mean? There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death. Seems like I'm going to have to press this a bit harder. Five 5:15. But that's Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. What? Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are your chances? Coincidence? This is my gut feeling. I'd say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening. If you can't, please tell us more about the incident. How can you say there's no connection? How? Because I'm the chief of police. I cannot say anything yet, please, Righto. Understand? Doesn't understand, Righto. Well, if you can prove there's a connection, more power to you. Maybe there's something that ties the two murders together. 30 days I'd better find a kid to pull off this. Two detectives were killed at 5:15. One at the prosecutor's office and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. Knife. What was it doing there? Better check this knife out. Tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. Evidence room? You don't know about the evidence room, would you, Righto? I can't say I've heard of it. Guess I should ask you again once I learn a bit more about this evidence room. There's something stranger about this than the place where the body was found. So when did the murder at the police department occur? That's a sharp question, but very sharp. My boy. I love this. There's a small tag on the knife. It says SL92. What's it supposed to mean? I'm not sure. That reminds me of a similar code. EL6, maybe it's a case number. That's weird. What? I don't remember where, but I think I've seen something like this before. I see what's written on this tag. It wasn't that long ago either. Maybe I should check the court record again. Name and idea number are here. So the idea 5. Use numbers. Yeah, I didn't think so. Small brain right now. Can't say here, unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. There should be some. Oh, that was it. Okay. Wait a second. Ah, at last, an honest to goodness objection. This knife. This has to have something to do with with Detective Goodman. do you mean? Honest to goodness, what do you mean from Uchi? This is great. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92. It is important. Why? Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. Oh wait, hold on. Flip it and it's SL9. My god. Why didn't I think of that? Damn. Oh my god, I'm dumb. I didn't, yeah. That didn't register to me at all. And then this is 2 21 0, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. What's this? 6 minus 7s. 12 divided by 2. Nope. Couldn't work. It's upside down. Upside. The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. Turn it around and what do you get? Okay, is it 21st of February, SL9? Aha! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9. The same thing that is written on the knife stack. Order. Well, chief. Well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto. I win? What game is this guy playing? That was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. So his knife was stolen. Yes, well, this evidence, you say, was in fact a murder weapon? Nice. Good show, little Lottie. It's a murder weapon, yes, it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. This knife was stolen the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Etsuo's car. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. Jedi were killed at 5:15. One of the prosecutors, I guess. Yeah. What was it doing there? That was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. I don't know why I'm even trying to object that. What the fuck? That was dumb thinking, I guess. Has to be something here. I think, maybe. Okay, what? This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's room. Okay, fine. I don't know why I tried that, but dude, what the hell? I need to do something with the knife, I guess. I don't know, like, what am I supposed to do with it? Check this knife out. But I have already. What the fuck, dude? I'm so fucking confused. Haven't I pressed everything already? Yeah, there's no... What? Fucking game, dude. I mean, I guess it could already have me there, but like, that's the date, so I thought. I don't know. Why am I this dumb? It's so annoying to be this dumb because like, god damn it, dude, I just can't figure this out. It's very simple, but Fucking hell, dude. Didn't I already try everything on this? It's faster to just load the save instead of. What? I don't know, dude. I could just Google it, I guess, but. Like, why is my brain so small that I can't figure this shit out? Makes no sense. I just, yeah, hold on. There's no point to brute forcing it, honestly. I hate to be in the habit of doing this, but like, that's the wrong thing. Why is it this complicated? Like, I guess I'm just not thinking of doing stuff over again, like same stuff I've done already. I don't know, I'm just dumb, that's all. There's room to... Oh yeah, okay, this makes more sense now, I guess. It's not any estimates now. Yeah. Most of this time was evidence in case the sound from the evidence room. Yeah. There's a connection between the two cases. Mr. Wright. Happy. Got handed our ticket to go on this game. The link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. You can't specify what the details. So wait, what? Chief, the defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. You don't say? Well, I'll be it, right though. What's your connection? Yes, I'll be it, Mr. Wright. Connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Indeed, there do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. You're so creepy with that. You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you did just right here. Keck. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. But really? Who would have guessed? If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. Okay, well, what division was the victim stationed in? Oh, you want to know that, do you? Criminal Affairs, Division 1. Detectives responsible for homicide cases. Homicide, that would... The same division as Detective Gumshoe. Detective Goodman, who was killed in the underground parking lot, was homicide too. It's almost like a serial killer was after homicide detectives. Except the serial killing happened simultaneously, scientifically speaking. Well, I sure hope Detective Gumshoe isn't next on the list. 2 detectives were killed. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name, after all? We gave the title lead on ID number, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 5842189. That's the ID tag, right? Well, that's quite long, and we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. 82. I can't do it. Didn't even get the first number right. Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? ID number of the victim at the police department, 5842189. Tell me nothing. I'll save and choose that. Just for fun. Absolutely nothing, Your Honor. Ah, well, yes. First of all, it was too long, I forgot it already. Sorry, I mean, why are you getting mad at me? I forgot with those numbers. 5842189. Jesus Christ. Okay. Wait, no, why? It's saved here. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think. Meaning. It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department. Tells you something. What does it tell you? Witness. Why is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. No, I got confused. And this is news. Wait, wasn't it that? What? Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do. Police department, the prosecutor's office, 2 places to say at one time. Actually, I happen to have police ID. Okay, so I thought that was for some reason wrong, but okay. You happen to have a police ID number here. Oh, is it yours? No, I'm a defense attorney, remember? It's the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Brighto. Personal IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 584-2189. And this means what exactly? Huh? Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. So with 18. I forgot. You didn't even get the first number right again. The number the chief of police gave us was 584-2189. Wait a second, right? What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh, ho ho ho, sharp as a tack, right? Oh, sharp as a tack. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet, the detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room at the exact same time. That's impossible. So what we are saying is, the same person was killed at the same time, and in a completely different location. Twins, but why would they be the same name though? I don't know, that makes no sense. Order, order, order. Chief, what does this mean? No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. No, just wait a second, Worthy. I need to get off fast, David. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me? Oversight, the grave error. Besides worth, they're yours. What? How dare? I informed you yesterday. I believe it was our officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins? That's right. Where have we heard that name before? Wait, huh? Excuse me, but Mr. Edmund anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir. At the request of the chief, sir. I've got the report, yeah. You don't mean him? According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the last guy incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. That's what. Victim's name is written right on the top of the report. Why didn't the officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. It seemed challenged. In any case, this is a serious error. A gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I... No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy? What? Now what was the second rule of evidence law? Well, Mr. Wright? Oh, well, it's rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on the list. So, what does it mean? I couldn't submit this evidence. The connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Wright over here. Good job, Wright, my boy. Huh? Was this too much of... No. No! It seems we have come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Bertie, with what with all those rumors. You were even in the defendant chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do, you'd better get the results this time, really. Get my profound apologies, sir. For Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake I hope it's not decisive. Very well, call it adjourned. Okay. Oh my god. Fuck. I don't want to start the investigation for the next, because it's gonna take way too long again, so yeah. Just gonna save here and oops, stop there.